I agree with her. I do agree with supplements, but I also think that a lot of gyms and trainers more often just give out the same drug, same supplement, just because maybe that company, pharmaceutical company, is sponsoring for their gym, or they're getting a little bit of a kickback. So now every time someone wants to come in, I want to lose weight, okay, this is the fat burner. Everybody in the gym.
For example, Equinox makes their own line of
for the month.
Nutritional, right?
And then the next month they'll have a new improved, because they have to be in competition with another gym. So I mean, this will be the new fat burner.
Right.
And I don't think they're really realizing that I mean, I take supplements for my problems because I'm allergic to anything with carbohydrates, but I also went to a doctor, had blood tests done, so I know what I'm allergic to, what I'm not. But I don't think you can just go into a gym and someone say, okay, take this, when you don't really know anyone's medical history, especially you don't even know if the person's telling you the whole truth. They might not even know what's wrong.
You're a trainer. You and I know in our business that trainers are, it's part of our responsibility by all means to know a person's medical and physical background, and there's no doubt the trainer is partly at fault, but not all at fault with what happened. When somebody has high blood pressure pills, you do not contaminate or mix anything with that. I get very careful when somebody has high blood pressure pills. Unfortunately, trainers are under a lot of pressure to perform effectively in a short amount of time, although anybody with some common sense, and this is why we follow the common sense rule in this show, is aware that it's not healthy. Whether or not they do that with or without the fat burners, it's really not healthy to take your body through a drastic change, unless if your doctor says if you don't lose 50 pounds now, you'll die of a heart attack in a month.
True.
This is why they have the crash diets and the fat burners for that reason. But other than that, it is not for someone like you out there who needs to lose that 10 pounds or 5 pounds of body fat. You have to do that gradually, because the more gradual you do it, the longer you keep the results that you get. That's what it comes down to. So you're for it or you're against it?
Now I'm against it, but I think maybe for a certain population.
Exactly.
You must, I think, it has to go to the doctor.
I agree with you.
It shouldn't be so easy to receive. And
that's the key thing. That's one of the main things that, unfortunately, it is not FDA regulated. It's such a booming business and all that. They can't keep up with it. You know, I basically wouldn't recommend, from my experience being a trainer for 7 years, I wouldn't recommend something I would not recommend to my mom. And I work out my mom once a week. Hi, Mom. And I just wouldn't do that. Or I wouldn't recommend something, even an exercise, that I don't do for myself. I have to know what it's all about. I don't have to know 100%, but I have to have an idea what it does to you. So I'm always about simple things and common sense things. And I'm not against it because this happened. I've always been against it. I would never take it. And yes, it does elevate your heart rate. And for God's sake, if you put 5 cups of sugar in your coffee, that'll get your heart rate, that'll give you a high and a low, let alone